beautifully placed.
Deft touch shot. Didn't try to whack it out of the ground, just waited for it and played it very fine. Beautifully played.
Five from the first 3 balls.
Down to 5s if they can.
That's very well played. They'll need to play that short third man quite a bit finer. It wasn't a nick, it was a very, very good shot.
Bit of class here. Wonderfully played. Lovely wrists. Let the ball come on. Waited and waited. Very smart work. Two, misfield.
The mark Jeffrey Boycott was talking about. Last ball very short from Mark Waugh. Just out of reach, and they'll get runs for it. They might even get 3 if they move quickly enough.
All in by Paul Reiffel, tucking up the left-hander on his legs, and it nearly paid off. Keep punting.
So Shane Warne. That one's cut nicely away. They've got to sweep it back, so they get 1. Yes, and I suppose it's a sweet revenge too. The Australians gave them a pretty tough tour down in Australia. They pretty well enjoy this. Certainly gave them a bit of strength of character. Battlers. They did very, very well down there. They did. This is Warne again. It's well played again. It's played just backward of square to be cut off. This crowd beginning to get involved now as they get closer and closer.
Aravinda De Silva and Ranatunga have been together on many Sri Lankan partnerships which really have brought them success. They're here together in this one too. It certainly is a good omen. De Silva, what a fine innings this has been. He's a man for the great big occasion, and he's certainly obliged.
He's got that one through the field, although the sweeper will pick it up again. They'll get 2. A little top edge on that one, but there's no one behind square apart from the man on the boundary. 1 for 40 his figures, and that's a beautiful shot. That's caressed through the offside field. He's played a few of those today. His innings in the semi-final, repeated here in the final, have been a pleasure to watch.
Played with throughout this World Cup, just caressing that one, letting the ball come into it and just leaning onto it, beating the infield. Beautiful position and picking the gaps with consummate ease.
And that's a beauty as well. What a shot. He's decided to finish this quickly. Aravinda De Silva is playing a gem of an innings. After all those years battling away, this is going to be the big prize for them.
Leaning onto it, letting the ball come into him, and just giving the fielders absolutely no chance at all.
That was lovely timing and beautiful placement. Whacked away square on the leg side, all the way along the ground. There's a sweeper back. 1 more off the over, so that makes it a good one for Sri Lanka. 11 runs off that over. Have a look at those matches from 75 to 92. 26 matches, lost 20. No result in 2, won only 4. That's good running, and then all of a sudden they come to the 1996 World Cup, and look at that. 5 matches, 5 wins. Oh, he's got that away, and it looked to me as if Warne should have caught that one. His head went up, he got a hand on it, and it's gone for 4. He hit it back at him pretty firmly, Warne normally very good off his own bowling. Let's have another look at this one.
The Australian fielding in this match has certainly been below par. The Australians normally catch anything in the air, and I think this perhaps is an accurate indication of the kind of day the Australians have had on the field. A pretty simple catch, hard hit, all right, but these are the kind of catches that Warne would take 9 times out of 10.
Yes, that was through him before he even realised it. Full toss in the air. This is going to be over the top. Yes, over the top for 6. He smashed him away for 6. These Sri Lankans are giving the Aussies a real hiding. 223 for 3. Australia made 241, and they're now going to win this easy.
Well, the fielder had come in a few yards from the boundary ropes, and this is a difficult one to hit. The full toss above the waist. The one below the waist you can control, but the one coming above the waist is difficult to hit. But Ranatunga put everything into it, and it has sailed over that fielder at square leg for a 6.
Down the ground, it's in the air, over the top. It won't quite get down to the fence. McGrath hovering underneath it. They go back for 2. 13 runs off the over, and that's the end of Shane Warne. He smashed that for 4. Over the top of the infield, and into the fence it goes. Another 4 to Aravinda De Silva. 98 now.
I've known Aravinda can bat. They've also known that he's capable of chucking it all away. But this time he's played a calm, composed, very purposeful innings. And having seen that the fielders were brought into the circle, no,
that have got through anyhow. That takes him to 99. Cup final. Over the top and just through the fingertips again. Well, they haven't quite managed to get those catches to hand. Oh, beautifully played. That's a great century. A great century made when the chips were down by a fantastic batsman. And that really does tell the story.
He has played as delicate a shot as one could imagine. Aravinda De Silva getting to that century with as fine a leg glance as one could hope to see. And what an innings this has been. Brilliant.
Through the field, that'll go all the way too. A magnificent shot, all the way to the fence, through the covers. Well, they've taken that to 241 now for 3, so the scores are level. They need 1 more run to win this World Cup. This is a great moment in their lives. They've come such a long way in such a short period of time, and here they are now taking away the ultimate one-day trophy.
And the celebrations already beginning. All the other Sri Lankan players out onto the boundary.
So the captain just checking his guard. 1 ball could do this. The scores are level. So Glenn McGrath is coming round the wicket. All the Australians are in, saving 1. That's it, all the way to the boundary for 4. What a victory for the Sri Lankans. A fantastic effort by them. Their players are charging out onto the ground. The Aussies shaking them by the hand. Little Muralidharan's arrived. What a year it's been for him. Distraught at one end of his season, and here he is now in the winning team. They've taken out the World Cup.
And what a moment. Sri Lanka, world cricket champions.